shout out Ron Swanson, where he takes a picture of Big Ben and he's like, "Oh look, a clock. We don't have that in America." Starting out with the Indianapolis Colts, the favorite to win the division at plus 100, and Q made us some awesome graphics to go off of. He loves making us charts and graphics. So
Love Excel.
let me know, what are we thinking about the Colts?
I am so in between on this team. I can't even make my mind up. Like, their defense was a monster last year, and they still have Jonathan Taylor.
Don't
But
boo us,
like,
Greg.
their defensive coordinator's gone, which I think is going to make an impact. Like, this is a team that we're not talking about superstar talent on the defense. We're talking about a team that was disciplined and schemed well, who succeeded in that defense. So I'm really curious to see how they handle losing their D coordinator. And also, like, I just noticed I have Yannick Ngakoue twice on here for edge rusher. So that's my bad.
If they had two Yannick Ngakoues, they'd be pretty damn good.
I don't know. So looking earlier today, like, Yannick Ngakoue had a heck of a first half of the season. There's no doubting that. But he struggled down the stretch to make an impact for the Raiders. Like, second half of the season, he really tapered off, which is going to be something interesting to watch. They got Kwity Paye across from him. That's what the other edge is supposed to say here. Who I like. I mean, that D-line.
If I live in Las Vegas for that long, I'm probably going to peter out towards the end of the season too.
I probably wouldn't make it to the end of the season.
So you got to cut him some slack there.
So, but this D-line is still a monster. I mean, DeForest Buckner. I like Kwity Paye a lot. Grover Stewart's a solid player. And Ngakoue can rush the passer, if nothing else. You know, I mean, on that D-line, he's going to have his opportunities.
So, my biggest thing, I don't care about the defense for this team. I think the division defense, as long as you can play adequate, you're going to be fine. I think Matt Ryan charging down the field, being the field general for that team, leading Jonathan Taylor, I think that's a huge addition for him on top of getting Bernard Raymond in the third round. I think this offense is going to be rocking and rolling. They still need some receiver help. I don't know what they do. Maybe they go get Odell Beckham. Maybe they go get an Allen Robinson. I don't know. But they get
Robinson signed with the Rams.
With the Rams, you're right. Yeah, because why not? Let's go get a Super Bowl boy. But if they can find another wide receiver to go opposite of Pittman, I love this offense. Maybe it's Alec Pierce. I don't know. But one more receiver with this offensive line, with this running game, it could be dangerous. At plus 100 to win the division, I love that value probably more so than the next team we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, so can I throw something in there on Matt Ryan? The last time
former MVP.
Oh, that's what I'm getting at. The last time he was in a run-heavy offense, he won the MVP.
He basically won the Super Bowl. He was up 28-3.
Almost did. He also had Julio Jones, so we'll see how it goes with the Colts on that front.
They could go sign Julio Jones.
They could. They absolutely could. They probably should, honestly. But yeah, I think they're probably gonna end up taking the division. But it's tough to say. Fast. So looking at their schedule,
they didn't win the division last year, which kind of gives them a better opportunity to win the division this year. Because rarely do we get repeat division winners unless you're the New England Patriots. So for that fact, I kind of like them a little bit. But I got a dark horse that I absolutely love for the division this year.
Yeah. I think I got one as well. Looking at Indy's schedule, though, what is that? 7 games against playoff teams from last year, 9 games against teams that are going to be trying like hell to get in the playoffs. Because, I mean, the Chargers and the Broncos are bona fide playoff teams this year. Like, I don't know if they make it or not, but they're playoff talent.
The Raiders as well. I mean, the Raiders are absolutely loaded from top to bottom. Raiders might have the best roster in the NFL.
The AFC South.
If they don't have the best roster, then the Chargers do, and they play the entire AFC West, which sucks for them. And then they also play the AFC or the NFC Beast, which is the toughest division in football. So it's going to be a rocky road for the AFC South this year.
Yeah, I mean that's the one thing I noticed making these graphics, that these schedules are brutal for them this year.
Yeah. Tell us why we're wrong. Tell us why we're right. Tell us what you think. Let us know. Interact with the boys. And last but not least, don't sleep on the Lions.
Squad.